Hello and welcome. This is Marisol, and today I am sharing an unboxing of the Ali Edwards Stories by the Month kit for the month of March. This is the kit that I will be using in my March Project Life pages, and I thought I would show you what the kit looks like in its entirety and then show you what I have left at the end of the month. This kit is $9.99. However, in April, the cost is increasing because there have been some changes to the kit, so it'll be $14.99. So here we have Spring Forward, March Stories. It's beautiful. Oh, I love this color palette. And this card that says, "Look on the bright side." And then another 4x6 card is the marketing card. That. This is the stamp set. It says, "Today, so lucky, March details, rain, rain, go away, home sweet home, look on the bright side." And then you have the chipboard pieces, which are my favorite. You have a square, circle, square, circle, and then half circle. I like this a lot. That color palette is really nice. And then finally the 3x4 cards. Home sweet home, rain, rain, go away, let's do this, here's the story. Oh, so pretty. Let your joy burst forth like flowers in the spring. Yes to this, no to this. Clean it up, making it happen, and the March details card. So it's a very small kit, but I like that because my Project Life pages tend to be photo heavy anyway, and I get a lot of use out of this stamp set as well as the chipboard set. So there you have it. There's the kit. I will be back with my March pages. If you're interested, stick around. Hello and welcome. This is Marisol, and today I am sharing my March Project Life pages with you. As you saw in the beginning of the video, I showed you the kit that I was working with, and this is what I have left over. I actually didn't use the kit very much this month because, I don't know, it just was very themed and my pictures weren't, and that's okay. I know that's going to happen sometimes. I'm sure I'll be able to use this kit for other pictures in the future. I'm trying something new. I'm trying something new this month in that I am not keeping the pages in the album while I'm filming in an effort to reduce the glare that is caused by my lighting on the page protectors. Let me know how it looks. Let me know if there is less glare, more glare, or if there's no difference at all. I would appreciate the feedback. Also, let me know how you're doing on your Project Life album. Are you caught up? Are you doing monthly, weekly? What's your plan for the rest of the year? Let me know. My first page documents the story of my mother-in-law's birthday, and it is very photo heavy, which I don't mind. I like documenting as many photos as possible as long as they're relevant to the story. I used this card here, which I thought was the perfect sentiment to represent my mother-in-law's joy that she had all of her family there for her at her birthday party. I used this card here, and I just stamped the March details stamp there, a 3x4 card here to document the story, and a visual triangle using 2 chipboard pieces and a stamp that says "So Lucky." The back side uses the Grow Story Kit by Ali Edwards. This is an older kit from 2018. I used the rubber pieces to create a visual triangle, and the colors I thought complemented the photos that I took of the plants that I'm currently growing at home. The gray matches this, and then obviously that green and yellow also complement each other. I used this stamp set here, and I trimmed down a round chipboard piece for that little cluster. And this card here just documents the story of my green thumb and how I am finding my green thumb again after so many years of not growing anything indoors or outdoors. That was the second page. The third page documents my son's trip to Puerto Rico with his aunt and uncle. I used a 2-pocket 3x8 page protector to include the title, a photo, and a 3x4 card. This card was a different color. It is from the Digital Adventure Kit, and I recolored it to match the umbrellas in this photo here, and I thought I did a pretty good job in matching it. The back side just holds a photo and a 3x4 card as well. I added the Avery tab so that's easy to flip over the page protector. I really like the way that this page came out. I used 3x3 photos as well as these, I think these are about 3 inches, 3-inch circle story cards from the kit to hold the stories that my son will hopefully write for each one of the pictures. And I know it's his story, not my story, but he looks at my albums quite frequently, and he was so good about sharing the photos that I felt like it would be okay to add in this story for the month, and it's my album, so I will add whatever I desire. For the back side of the page, I did the opposite in regards to design. Instead of the pictures being square, the pictures are circles. And I used the 3x3 squares to hold the stories. This page to me looks really busy, and that's okay because I decided that I wouldn't add any other embellishments other than the stickers to document each one of the stories for the pictures. I really like the way that this came out. This page here is more theme-like, I guess. I went with the green to document the green in the beads and in the clothing for this picture and in the kitchen wall. And I created the visual triangle with chipboard. I have a circle, square, circle. I like the way that played out there. And this card was pretty cool, and what I did was I cut it in half and did my journaling on there. I created like a list of the different things that went on in the month of March. I felt like the other pages were not necessarily about everyday things, but more about theme and events, like her birthday, and then the trip to Puerto Rico. And this page here was more about everyday stories, I guess. Yeah, it was. And this was as well. I really liked the color. That green color is so pretty. And that's it. I didn't add any other embellishments to the pictures. I added the stamp set there. The back side holds the story of the musicals that my daughter and I went to for the month. We went to see In the Heights and we went to see Cinderella. My friend's son was Uznavi, the lead in the Heights, and my friend's daughter, Alejandra, was in the ensemble for Cinderella. They both did an amazing job. These high schoolers blow me away with their talent. I love musicals, and my daughter is slowly starting to fall in love with them as well. So I wanted to document that story. This page did take longer than the others because I was getting kind of picky about how to document the artwork that my daughter and my son brought home, and lots of colors, right? So what I did was this was a 4x6 card, I cut it in half, added a white 2x3 card, and I rounded the corners and then added the artwork. To separate that artwork, I added this beautiful die cut flower, which is from the Grow kit that I used in another page this month. This also was a 4x6 card trimmed in half, and I did the same thing, a 2x3 cardstock, and trimmed down the, or not trimmed it down, I rounded the corners and then added those two chipboard pieces there. I didn't add anything to these photos because I felt like there's very busy photos, and when I have busy photos I don't like to add more to them because then it just makes them busier, right? The playbill. What I do with playbills is I use the cover, trim it down, add it to cardstock, and then put it in a 6x8 page protector. I've done this before, and it's a great way to add memorabilia to my album. I used pink because I wanted to bring out the pink in my daughter's coat and in her costume. The rest of the colors are kind of dark, and I wanted to contrast that with a brighter color, which is why I chose pink, and which is why it took so long because I had to find those cards in my stash. So there you have it. There is my project life for the month of March. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them down below, and I will do my best to answer them. If this is your first time here, thank you for spending some time with me today, and please consider subscribing. I do want to welcome my new subscribers. I feel like I've had some new subscribers over the past 2 months, and I just want to say welcome. See you next time. Bye.